I think Malick Fofana to Liverpool is going to happen. I'm going to tell you the stats. I'm going to tell you the facts because this is the channel that is all Liverpool all the time. It's all red. Please hit that like button and consider subscribing as we continue to cover the best club in the world. Fofana, Malick Fofana, the now relegated Lyon is coming to Liverpool. I think it makes absolute perfect sense. And I think Richard Hughes would be insane to not pursue this deal. I think he's already working on it because let's start with just some basic stats here. So this is a chart for players under 22, and this is progressive carries per 90 and accurate crosses per 90. So you want to be up in that top right quadrant, and well, look who it is. The very best of the best in these two categories, Malick Fofana. You can see names like Lamine Yamal right there, Savinho, Doué. These are guys, Garnacho, these are guys, Ryan Cherki right there. You can see Ryan Cherki, boom, right there. Malick Fofana is elite in certain categories that I think would benefit Liverpool greatly. Accurate crosses per 90, absolutely. Progressive carries per 90. This guy loves the ball at his feet, and he is one of the best young players in the world at these certain categories. Okay, but that's not all. That's not all. Lyon have just been relegated, so he is going to leave. Malick Fofana is going to leave, and the stats line up. So the stats, we just looked at some of them. We're going to look at some more here in just a couple seconds, but the stats line up for Malick Fofana. He is elite, and he is only going to get better because he is only 20 years old. So the age profile is right, and the cost is low. He's probably likely going to cost less than 20 million pounds. With the relegation of Lyon after the financial, they broke some financial rules and they're going to get relegated now. They're going to have to offload players, and this guy is one that is sure to leave. And the future pairing with Rio Gamoa, maybe we have Rio Gamoa on the left and Malick Fofana on the right, two young players who could do wondrous things at Liverpool. This could be a Salah and Mane regen sort of thing with two youngsters who are very short in stature, but very big as far as how they can play. Okay, let's look at some Malick Fofana statistics. There are kind of two main categories that he excels in. So here's the first. He's actually a very good attacker, and he's very good at getting the ball on frame. So just look at this shots on target percentage. I love that statistic. I think that's a very valuable statistic for a player, that they're able to put the ball on frame. When you put the ball on frame, when you put the ball on target, good things are going to happen. When you don't put the ball on target, you're just not going to score, right? You're just not going to do that. And we've seen in the past 2 to 3 years, Liverpool attacks in games where we've had record number of shots, 35 shots, and we just can't put any on frame, and we can't get any into the net. This is a type of guy that I think would change that. And even now, right now in this Arne Slot team, you put this guy in the 70th, 80th minute, if the game's tied and you need some magic, this is the guy to do it. He's great with the ball at his feet, and he can put the ball on frame. Just look at the numbers here. 86th percentile for goals. That's 0.47 goals per 90. That's really good for a 20-year-old winger. Shots on target, good. Shots on target percentage, one of the best in the world. Goals per shot, one of the best in the world, 0.26. That's in the 99th percentile. And then goals per shot on target, very, very good. So he's not just putting the ball on target, he's actually scoring goals when he puts them on target. These are little metrics that really make a difference in the long run with players. And he can shoot. He can shoot from distance, 14.4 average shot distance is very good. That's in the 88th percentile. And then you can see the expected goals and expected non-penalty goals are actually quite high. So very, very good metrics for Malick Fofana. Now here's the other area where he is very, very good. He loves the ball at his feet. Carries, total carrying distance, progressive carrying distance. This goes back to that first graph that we looked at. He loves to dribble. He is very good with the ball at his feet. Now, this is what Mo Salah used to do. This is what Sadio Mane used to do at Liverpool. They used to get the ball out in those wide areas in transition, 1v1 with the defenders, and they would just go at him. And that was very successful. And I think Arne Slot actually wants to do some of that in the future, where you've got all this tight control, out of the back, you get it wide, and then you have a guy like Malick Fofana, Rio Gamoa, Luis Diaz has done this as well, and they're able to keep the ball out wide, dribble, Florian Wirtz, same way, very, very good with the ball at his feet. And you've got a lot of guys now who can carry the ball, who can keep it tight, can keep it controlled, and can make those little tight passes and then go and run with the ball, through balls, all that stuff. So you just look at some of these stats for Malick Fofana at age 20, and it is really remarkable what he's been able to do at a side like Lyon. I know, it's different, it's a different league. They've just been relegated, but not really his fault, because it was more on the financial side. And you gotta think this is just a no-brainer to sign a kid like this to come into a Liverpool team. He could learn under Mo Salah for several years. He could pair up with Rio Gamoa in the future. And I think it's a no-brainer for the price point. You could probably get him for about the same amount that you got your one and only signing last season, which was Federico Chiesa. And I think Fofana could actually come in and he could contribute right away. So I'd love to know what you think. Get your comments in below. As always, up the Reds.